Test. Okay. Oh. With any luck, we should be live. Are we? Let's go to YouTube. Are we actually live, or is this a false thing? Oh, thank God. Okay, guys, gotta take a drink after that. Lower the mic a bit. Just it up. I ain't using a straight stand, but it's all I got. Oh, that took longer than it should have. I swear, I started trying to do this at 10, and it took me literally 2 hours to get this stream set up. Okay, desktop audio. I'm actually gonna open the stream up in another tab so I can test the audio. The bad thing about this is the only way to test the audio is to do it live. That took longer than it should have. I swear, I started trying welcome. And it took me literally 2 hours to get this stream set up. So, oh boy. Okay. Now to explain this, this stream is taking place in my Let's Play world that I've just started a few days ago. So, welcome. Okay. Apparently I don't have very much game sound at all, so strange. But okay. Let me just tweak that real fast. Screw it. Game sound's not important. So, let's get on with it, shall we? As I said, I started this Let's Play a few days ago, or started recording it a few days ago. Episode 1 is fully edited, in which we actually built the house, but I'm not going to spoil too much. Episode 2 was not that interesting, to be honest. All we did basically was start the mine, so I had some really big stuff I'd like to do in the stream, mainly off-camera work, like mining, normal Minecraft grind. We all know how that goes. Whew. I really feel bad for the people that installed the new OBS update and have that same issue I had. Ooh. Okay. And when the episodes actually come out, I did not sort any of the chest on camera. I did that all off camera. So, yeah, those should be out in a few days. Okay, so I think, yeah, I got a plan. Just grab the potatoes, cook them up, and while that's going, I'm going to go down to the mining area, get some supplies from up there, and get started on some stuff for the next project that I got planned. Probably going to be a storage room. Maybe a location to put an auto smelter. Those tend to be really useful. Okay, maybe it'd be a good idea to smelt some of that. Make golden apples. A little early on to be preparing for the end fight, but it's on my mind. Okay, anything else we need? Lapis, very useful. For enchanting purposes, mainly. Other than that, lapis is almost completely useless. Well, dyeing wool, but honestly, I don't think I'm really going to do anything. It's going to require blue wool in the first place, so not really the most useful thing to have. But like I said before, just enchanting. Now, aside from this area being a fairly nice place for building, Not really an interesting seed aside from a shipwreck we found on episode 1, but... Why in the world am I going back down here? There's nothing down there. That might be a good idea to set up real fast. Cow crusher. Good source of food. If you don't know what it is, basically a device that uses entity cramming to, when you breed cows, when you get enough in the pit, it basically just crushes them. And that's a good way to get leather and food. Really good way. It's fully automatic aside from you breeding the animals, but yeah. With what I just went through, I really don't trust that OBS is actually going to show me my chat. So I'm just going to... I've already refreshed it, but I'm going to keep an eye on it. Ugh. Okay, now where do we want to put this? Because it's likely going to be permanent. Well, probably over here. I'm going to pick a space to where I can build something around it later. I think this right here is probably a good spot for something like that. Probably, maybe. Probably, maybe. Okay. So, block in the ground, like such. Build up 2 all around. Now, place a block there. And the reason to do that is, on Java Edition, not so much Bedrock. Where in the world did I put my stone cutter? Oh boy. Okay, it's in the decorations chest, or building blocks chest. Not really much of a building block, but oh well. Now I think about it, I probably already have stone stairs. Oops. Oh well. I tend to be very wasteful with stuff like that. Now, next thing you do here is you place a bucket of water in there like that. Now comes the fun part, coercing the cows into it. It's actually much easier if you have leads, but I haven't had a wandering trader spawn, and I don't... Well, I could kill a slime, but I don't think I have the string, so... Do I? Where's the mob drops chest? Right there. Nope, that's not enough. I played the game long enough, I know off the top of my head. That is nowhere near enough. Okay, come here. Come on, follow wheat. Good thing to do is, if you have it in your hand, just hit F and put it in the offhand. That's a better way to do it that way if you have to eat or anything while you're luring them. Come on, cows. Come on. You want the wheat, don't you? You want the wheat, don't you? Like I said, this can be frustrating. And dang it. Okay. I didn't want to... Cows can push you. This has been... Actually, it was an old feature. They brought it back, though. Don't really know why. Move. No pun intended, because they're cows. Come on. In. Okay. There. Much easier. Much easier. And, oh, come on. Like I said, if you have leads, use those. Because this is just a royal pain. Now then, to put the icing on the cake so you just don't have cows bouncing around all the time. I did not mean to move that. Just get a stone wall. Stone wall? Oh. I forgot I had wheat in my hands. Okay. Now if I can get that water down there. which is going to be harder than it looks. Gotcha. Okay, put the block over, look down, crouch, and place water. Okay, cow crusher done. That was way more work than it needed to be. Would have actually been wiser to sink it into the ground a bit, but I'll leave that there. Makes it look better. I plan to put a building around this sometime anyway, so. Whew. Patience is key when working with animals in this game. Probably should have put those two in a pen I probably should have put those two in a pen and then bred some more cows. That way I would have more on hand in case something happens, like a creeper blows up near that. Oh, I didn't even consider that. Oh boy. Well, cross your fingers and hope for no creepers. Pro tip, when you want to sleep and you really just want to sleep, just leave your finger down on right click and it basically auto clicker. Oh yeah. I should probably go over the mods I'm using for this. Not very many. It's practically, vanilla. Only few mods I'm using is autofish, so I don't have to use an AFK fish farm. Well, really that allows you to AFK fish without a AFK fish farm. Still wise to have something to the effect of an AFK fish farm, just in case things go south. If you're wondering what I'm doing, I am switching over to my YouTube dashboard, so I can see if anyone's chatted. Okay. Never mind, I closed out of the page. Oops. Now that happens. So, I don't really necessarily think I need to do mining at the moment, because I really have enough diamonds, and I don't really want to mine more until I have a fortune pick. I got really lucky with diamonds down there. Really lucky. In fact, there's a diamond pick to prove it. And the 30 diamonds in the chest, but I really don't like using diamond picks until I can enchant them. That way if you get unbreaking at least, then you can really make the most out of it. Item frame. I'm going to put this pick in a special spot so we can always remember it. It was the first one. Now where is that special? Yeah, screw it. Right there. That's where our first diamond pick shall live forever. And also, I believe I still have the first ever tool made in the world. That right there. Wooden pickaxe. Second tool, stone pickaxe. Okay, now I want to explore, so let's just take and probably should have put a mini-map mod in or something like that so I could just waypoint it. That was my plan. Stuff like that just makes the game a lot easier. Now, small little life hack is if you use multi-MC, which I do, and I highly recommend it, is you can, as a window on it, where you can view your screenshots. And just, oops, F3, press F2, it adds a screenshot. Now you can, it also allows you to rename it, so, home boards. So you don't have to write your coordinates down. So I'm just going to move that slightly down so I can see chat. I don't really need to see any of my sources or anything like that on OBS, so I believe that will live right there. I also don't really need to see what I'm doing on OBS because I'm playing the game. So basically, I'm just going to pick a random direction and go in that. I think that way, because moving on water is much, much easier than moving on land. So, boat. And Let's shovel off. Oh, I hate those cave noises so much. Also, you can kind of sprint in your boat if you press control. I don't know if you can do this on console or not. On Bedrock Edition, I mean. Whoa. I'm bad at controlling boats on here. That kelp will be useful later. If we build a mob grinder. Or XP grinder, rather. There's a little trick you can use if you place kelp. It turns the running water, running water into source blocks. Ooh, shipwreck. Not what I was looking for. I was looking for another biome that might be cool to explore. But I'm not going to complain about a shipwreck. I might if there's a buried treasure map in it, because I'm not too fond of those. Most of the time, they just end up being a wild goose chase. Up. There we go. Air. What's the best approach to this? Whoa. I gotta watch what kind of damage I take. I'm in hard mode. I don't need to take needless damage, and that was needless. Very needless, in fact. I could have just... Wow. Oh, hey, Drowned. Come here. I got a diamond sword for you. Did you just jump? Okay, you guys condemned yourself to death by doing that, so... I'm just gonna go directly above the hole. Then when I'm ready, just hold shift. Oh. Gold nuggets are useful because I have a custom data pack in, which allows me to use the really old school method of crafting them with gold nuggets. So, which way did I come from? Oh, that way, okay. Okay. Is that another shipwreck? And that's an ocean ruins. But that over there is definitely another shipwreck. I am not going to mess with that right now. Why is there just random gravel? Free kelp. Who would complain to that? It's funny, I'm more excited about the free kelp than I am that diamond I just got. But when it comes to mining, I basically a mineaholic. I'm really good about doing that. So diamonds aren't a concern. The hard part's waiting till I get fortune, but diamonds, no concern of mine. Ooh, war motion, I think. Yeah, it's a swamp biome. I was about to say, is that just random swamp water in the middle of basically the middle of the ocean? That would have just been weird. Though, never mind, it's Minecraft we're talking about. A lot of things in this game aren't made to match up with real life. Or make sense. That's another thing they're not supposed to do. Now, realistically, since my house is at spawn, I should have made a compass. Oops. Big oops. Ah, well. If I need one, I'll just dig down and get one. Or get some redstone. That's something else I probably could mess with sometime in a stream. Redstone. It's, ouch. Also, very old school sound effect if you played beta or watched anyone who did. Makes it very obvious when you take damage. It's kind of nice in hard mode because it's easy to get cornered and die, especially in caves. I've done that and not fun. Very not fun. Okay, so it's... Oh, village. Okay. How many blocks are we away? Okay, 1,000 on the z-axis. That ain't too bad. I mean, once we get into the nether, that's actually great, because once we get into the nether phase where we can just make a tunnel and place a portal down, that it's really not that far away. Okay, so is this... Yeah, it's an actual village. Now, does it have an inhabitants? Because sometimes they just don't. It's not like an abandoned village where everyone's dead and there's zombies. It's more... I think it's only a Bedrock Edition glitch, but I could be on here too. Basically a glitch where you can find a village that's... looks like this, normal village, but there just aren't any villagers. I also forgot to bring a bed. I'll just nab this bed. Yep, it's definitely night. Oops, sorry, I think I kicked the mic stand. Oops. Yeah. Continuing on with our adventure. Which is basically what this is. Really. Yeah, adventure. Nah, it'd be nice to find an outpost not too far from here. But I don't think we could ever get that lucky. Probably never. Okay, I thought I saw another village. That'd be cool, but I don't think it's gonna happen, so. What is off in the horizon? More forest. Cool. A desert would be really nice, because then I could take a bunch of sand back for glass. That'd be optimal, but I don't think we're gonna have that kind of luck yet. Not just yet. Okay. Whew. I just had a thought, and I didn't want to have it. My thought was if I get all the way out here and die, it would be bad. But then I kind of, whoa, lag. Then I remembered I have a death chest mod in, so not really gonna hurt me too much if I do. The hardest part would be getting back to my stuff, not really having to worry about losing it. Oh, if this was ultra hardcore, I'd already be hurting. Okay, Okay, for some reason it's not wanting to let me sprint swim. So... And there is a way if you, work it just right, you can, pop your head above water without actually fully getting out of the water so you have air. I'm just not good at doing that. Get some water. I forgot I placed the water down for the cow crusher. By the way, that also works with pigs and sheep. Just do not put them next to each other. Hey, dog, I do not have bones. Oops. I could add me a dog. Oh well. Oh well. I don't have a name tag yet, so I couldn't have named him. Ooh, taiga biome. Mega taiga biome, too. That's cool. I like using spruce wood for roofs, so that's very useful. Let me refresh chat. Okay. Oh, there's a beehive nearby. Or a bee nest. Yep, right there. Found it. Don't really need one because I got one literally right behind my house. So... I couldn't even collect it anyway. I don't have a silk touch pick. That was one of the purposes behind the cow crusher. I'm actually going to start killing every cow I come across. Okay. This is actually useful to me because I don't have any vines yet or a vine farm set up, so... might say that this adventure wasn't for nothing. We found two cool things. Mossy cobble and a village. That's already good enough for me. If I find something better, hopefully a desert, because we need sand. We need lots of sand for lots of glass for future projects. That's enough for now. I can use that to spruce my house up a bit. And this is also coarse dirt. That's useful. That'll allow me to use less gravel so I can make more concrete. Ooh. Ooh, surface shipwreck. Okay. I hope this has a chest in it. Sometimes if they spawn on land, the blocks overwrite the chest. So hopefully that didn't happen here. Where would it even be? Probably right there. Yep. Probably right there. Yep, I was right. I know there's probably a more... Huh. Thought I heard a conduit. That'd be weird if I did. Because as far as I know, those don't generate normally. I suppose it's not out of the question. I mean, this is Minecraft, and one of the data packs I use probably could have been programmed to do that. Though I don't know if Silk Spawners and Spawnercraft is in this one, but I don't think I put them in. I think it's only my Golden Apple pack and the few mods I use. So I don't know, it might just be natural ambience under the water. Maybe it'd be wise to take some of these sweet berries back with us. Though I don't think I really need them. Ouch. If I ever run out of food, that could be a very good last resort. And they make a good barbed wire fence. I'm not going to worry about the fact that I'm basically taking the berries in full with me. Because this is a taiga biome. There's going to be plenty of berries here. Though as I say that, I haven't seen a bush other than those. Oh well. Oh wells. There'll be more. Wow, that's a lot. That's more than I thought. Ooh. Yeah, that's useful too. Though not exactly quite yet. It's useless to me right now, but later that's gonna be nice to know where that's at. And I realize, oh, okay, nope. I'm not going anywhere near that. I made a joke about losing my stuff, and that put me on edge. So, nope. That's alright. I need to take and mark this anyway, so. Okay, I had this glitch happen to me before where it doesn't show up that I took a screenshot. And I pressed the button about 4 times. So, yeah. That's why I said that this would be useful later. Put that down in the nether. Or packed ice down because it doesn't melt. Put that down in the nether and basically you have the fastest way to travel in Minecraft. Period. Because the nether, the 8 to 1 ratio. Or 1 to 8 ratio. Yeah, I think it's 1 to 8. I actually don't know. But anyway, if you do that, combined with that, that is literally the fastest way to get around anywhere. But the actual fastest way to get places in the overworld would be the same method, but easiest, fastest way to get around if you can get ones in Elytra. And fun fact, you don't even need to kill the dragon to get one. Just go to the end, take a few stacks of wood with you. Or, yeah, take a few stacks of logs with you, not wood itself. But take the logs and then you can just literally place them. You know what? I'm just going to take this with me too. I'm probably never going to be back here again, so it doesn't matter. Yeah, you just block out a few thousand blocks away from the main end island, and you'll eventually reach the end islands. So, you don't technically need to defeat the dragon. It's a formality, and really, the only reason I'd do it is really just for experience. Because that literally is the best way to get experience in the game. It's not easy. Okay, that's the way we need to be going. It's not easy, but it is the best way to get a lot of it at once. So. Nothing like sugar cane. And lots of it, too. Oops. Don't want to get caught in the water. Water slows you down really, really badly. So, if you can avoid swimming in water, do it. If you can't, yeah. If you can't, just swim like that. That's not worth wasting the time to put a boat down. Are there any more cows near here? At all? And I'm not after chickens, only cows. Sprint swim. Up we go. Now this is a mountains biome. There's bound to be cows up here, and I was exactly on the money. Right there we go. Cows. Ah, mountain taiga. Not even sure if that's an actual biome, but I don't know if the spruce trees that spawn up here are part of the mountains or... Oh, sir, no, thank you. You can keep your fire. I heard another. Okay, it's just a single zombie. I was about to say it'd be nice to find a spawner out here, but at this point in time, it'd be completely useless anyway. Especially this far away. Going that far just for a mob grinder, not worth it. A few hundred blocks maybe, but a few thousands, no. Not at all worth it. Okay, so it doesn't look like we're near being out of this mountain biome, which is not the best thing in the world, but... Oh, is that a savanna? Okay. I can work with that. That's a new type of tree to take back home. Oh, dark oak. Yeah, it's a very thin savanna biome. Wow. Oh. Oh. What can we get rid of? That. But I want the sapling too. Okay. That's probably the best course of action. I'll take the stick. Why did I bring the wheat with me? Okay, I don't need lapis. I've got plenty. I don't want feathers. I can get those later. Paper kind of hurts to throw away. But I've got a ton of sugarcane on me, so... Whoa! Where'd that paper go, and where'd it come from? That was a cool glitch. Any saplings at all? Tree? No? Okay. I can move on to the next one. Chop. 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 Okay, come on. This one has to drop a sapling. Come on. Okay, that one did. Okay, that works. Ooh, 2. The more I get, the better, because I have a habit of forgetting to replant them, so I'll just settle for 2. If worse comes to worse, I can bone meal later. So, unfortunately, I don't think I have enough space to take any of the wood back with me, so... I'm just gonna punch the leaves and hope I get 4. Because you need 4 of these to plant 1 tree. I suspect that when they added these, they kind of recycled some of the code for the big jungle tree. Just because you can kind of see it from the way some of these generate, and also the fact that you need to plant 4 of them, so to get 1 tree. Okay. Onward and forth. Hopefully I didn't miss any cows. Having that enchanting area would be nice. It's a shame I can't. If I got saplings, I don't really need the logs. But having one of these would be nice because I need a lot of wood for the bookshelves. So, yeah. I'm going to prioritize that over a few pieces of wood that's not really enough to amount to anything, so. Prioritization of task is very important early game. What? Sorry. Are you awake? Yeah. Are you alive? Hang on a second, guys. That's funny. Yeah. Ah. Alrighty. Sorry, guys. I am back, and I accidentally stepped on my mother's toe. I feel bad. Okay, is this the right direction? Nope. That's back towards spawn. No. Nah. Actually, I get rid of my planks. Never mind, planks come back. Dirt be gone. Yeah, okay. That's, yeah, I can plant that. The kelp stays. Useful stuff like that can be planted, that's worth it. There must be a cave nearby. I hear a skeleton. That's not something I want to encounter. Skeletons, not been a fun mob since 1.9. When they got their strafing and range mechanics. They've always been ranged, but they used to like to get right up in your face rather than staying or keeping a distance from you. So after they changed that, if you get mobbed by them, they are literally impossible without a shield. And as you can see, I do not have a shield. I used to say that a shield's a person's best friend, but I don't really like how it takes up a lot of the screen. And I do have my own resource pack, obviously, so. I've been thinking about retexturing it, but I don't even know how I'd go about that. Probably. Someone probably already has a resource pack, doing that. I'm going to have to look that up, actually. Oh. Hey, Moon. Isn't it pretty and round? Something it's not supposed to be in Minecraft? A circle? Oh. We love breaking the rules of Minecraft here. Even the sun is a circle. Compliments to Dowsey, because this is the sun and moon from his pack. Dowsey's Faithful, which is no longer available. So, yeah. It's also someone who hasn't played Minecraft since before 1.7. He quit because PvP got too easy for him. The new mechanics, I don't know if you could actually play with them. Oh well. It's an old YouTuber. Old school. From back in the day. Big inspiration to my channel. This pack also, coincidentally, happens to be loosely based off of Faithful Venom. Oh! I'm not sure how that block updated the water, but okay. I didn't know that water could do that. I thought it was coded different than a normal block, but I guess not. I guess that makes sense in reality. Any cows? Pumpkins? I don't really need those. I got them at home. Really close to home, actually. Now I found that village, those are actually going to be useful. Really useful, in fact. But if you can... Whoa. Hello, lag. My old friend, welcome back. I haven't had much of you since I got this new computer. That's also coincidentally how I'm able to stream and have a decent bit rate. So... Okay. I was doing something on OBS real fast, and while I'm here, I'm gonna refresh chat. Okay. Back to the adventure. What else have we got here? Looks like some snow-top mountains. That'd be useful later when, You know what? Never mind. Frozen ocean. Useless. We don't need an ice farm. Actually, now I think about it, I got snow-capped mountains back at the base. I could set up an ice farm on top of that. Ooh, more pumpkins. You know, IBX Toy Cat made a video on pumpkins being rarer than diamonds. I'd actually like to question that for the Java edition, because I've found 3 or 4 batches of pumpkins. So, not sure how true that stands for this version of the game. Bedrock maybe, I play Bedrock a lot, but I'm not even sure on that because I've found a good fair few on there too. Well, I don't play it as much as I used to, but that was more of a phase. To explain that, I was sick of Minecraft, played Bedrock, and it kind of got me re-interested in it, and after a while, it got me back into Java, which is the edition I'm playing on right now, obviously. I don't think Bedrock has a combat cooldown. Something I'm not a very huge fan of, but I've learned to deal with it. The new features that they brought out kind of made it worth my while. And the fact that if you really want to, you can disable it. You just have to redo the option if you die, which is too much of a process to bother with, so. Being told not to die in hard mode is like telling one of these cows to eat each other. Minecraft cows. Real life, that might not be such a out-of-this-world idea, but Minecraft, that never happened. So, yeah, I completely just forgot what I was talking about. I almost mistook these horses for cows. That pattern. You look like a cow. That was funny. Give me your leather. I am not getting very much leather. Not much at all. Okay, continuing on. If I could hit 10,000 blocks, or one... Yeah, let's go for 10,000 blocks. That would be amazing. 10,000 blocks. Actually, how close are we? Okay, we're actually not too terribly far off from that, halfway. If I could go 10,000 blocks in a straight, well, almost straight line and not... Oh, that's a mountain. That's a mountain. You know, I'm just going to walk around that. But if I could walk 10,000 blocks in-game in a straight, well, semi-straight line and not once come across the desert. Oof. That's all I can say is oof. I guess it's the game telling me I'm not meant to ever find a desert. Even at that distance, it's still a bit of a walk in the nether. Cave sound. That is one of the ones I do not like the most. There's two or three they've added recently that I just do not like at all. And I think that was one of the ones. I really don't know why they added those to begin with. My dog's barking in the background. I don't know if you guys can hear that or not. It caught me off guard. I had to listen for a minute. But in the old days, those sounds indicated that you'd found a dungeon, or as sometimes called mob spawners. It meant you found or you were near one of those, but I think it just... I'm slightly curious, but I don't really want to die. Just to check. That's a lot of skeletons. 2 or 3. I almost mistook you cows for horses. Because of the last batch of horses, if he hadn't mooed right as I was next to him, I would have completely mistook him for a horse. So, continuing on. That's a hill and a half. Let's climb it. Let's climb it, shall we? It's a pretty big cave. Where do we want that? I think 4? Yeah. By the way, if you play Java, just hover over and hit the number on your, actually, does it? Okay, it doesn't work with the number pad, but it works on the numbers that run across the top of the keyboard. Okay, I just had to test that. Excuse me. It's a very useful tactic if you're doing a survival games or something like that. Which back when I used to play that kind of stuff, it used to be called Hunger Games. But I think they had to change that because of copyright issues. It kind of sucks. It's cool you could say you participated in Hunger Games. Come on, there. Get a drink of Gatorade. Ooh, that was a bit too much. Put that out of the way so I can see the screen. All of it. Okay, that's a desert. Fun fact, if you turn because of your FOV, you can actually see it better from the side. That's actually something I'd like to know in for anyone in the chat, or maybe even in the comments after this is up as a video. Whoa, major lag. Could someone tell me what the average FOV is? Because I have mine set to 80. I used to like it higher, but it started giving me a headache. So I lowered it. Also, having it lower makes it the game look better for videos and streams and stuff like that. Plus, I don't particularly do a lot of PvP related stuff anymore, so. Oh, let's see. We finally come across the desert. Let's say 7,000 blocks from home. That's that noise. That noise. That's the noise that I said sounds like a conduit. So F3. Not quite 7,000 blocks from home, but take a screenshot. Eventually I'll install a mini-map mod, and that'll make the whole process a lot easier, so. Yep. Whoa. I'd say hopefully we get lucky and find a desert temple or something like that, but I don't think I want to do that. I don't have enough space. That's the one incentive to go to the end. Actually, I take that back. It's probably a good idea to defeat the dragon to get an elytra beforehand, because if you don't, you have no way out. So you'd just be stuck and have to put the elytra in an ender chest and then, well, jump off into the void. So, yeah, probably a good idea to beat the dragon beforehand. I hadn't even considered that when I was talking about that earlier. So, yeah, beat the dragon before you get your elytra or shulker boxes. That's something that'd be extremely useful as a shulker box. The vanilla backpack. Although it'd be nice if you didn't have to place them to use them, though. Excuse me. If you ask me, that's the only downside. Ooh, village. I saw a house on... Oh, melons. That's something else that pays extremely well. I definitely want those because I haven't had any luck in the abandoned mine shaft and the mine. So, melons, yes. To be honest, I don't think that this farm is very effective. Oh, I've seen a lot of things. And the fact that that farmland is hydrated amazes me. When it's not even on the same level as the water source block. Yeah, you know what? Like I said earlier, it's Minecraft. I shouldn't question it, but I still do. Ooh. Is this terracotta or concrete? I think it's terracotta. I don't really know, but I like it. Okay. Let's check out this house, see if there might... Well, that's nice. Glazed terracotta is what that's called. Yep. Makes for a very good and interesting floor pattern. I just heard a villager turn into a zombie. That is, in fact, what that noise indicates. I don't know where, how, or why. Oh, crap. I don't need a cartography table. Hey, he's a farmer. He collected the seeds. Now, how much inventory space now that do I have now I collected those melons? Exactly none. Wow. No. Okay, here's what I'm gonna do. Because these hay bales are going to in fact be very, very useful later on. I'm going to craft these nuggets into the ingot. Excuse me, and then just throw them out. Then I'm going to collect these. What is actually the preferred tool for these? I don't think they have one. Well, that kind of sucks. These take a bit to mine. Yeah, I'm going to take these because these will... I wasn't thinking about it earlier, but these will be useful for the cow crusher, as we don't have a very big wheat farm yet. So, speaking of wheat farms, you know, I'll take this lonely hay bale. Wow. These have a lot of hay bales. Yeah, that's one wood I'm not going to use too often, the acacia. It's slightly too red for me. Yeah, we're going to come out somewhere near a stack. So, a stack of these is 9 wheat, or one of these is 9 wheat, so that's not a bad thing to have. Lots of. It'll make the cow crusher a lot better. Oh, melon seeds. Okay. I don't really need those, though. No, I don't. But I think I'm going to take them anyway. You know, it'd be nice, a nice find in these would, I'd say definitely have to be redstone. Oh my. Useless. Absolutely useless. Oh. By the way, I was talking about the lapis. Well, I think it's probably a good time to start heading back homeward. So, a very good way to do this is to just go in an elongated circle. So when you start doubling back, just kind of go in a circle. That way you have a big path mapped out. Or not really mapped out in this case because we don't have any maps, but you know what I mean. Oink. Okay, anything else over here? Like maybe another village or a pillager outpost? I just want the pillager outpost because I like the banners. And raids very rarely, or raid or pillager parties very What do you call those? I don't really know. Oh, patrols. The patrols don't come around too terribly often. I think I've literally only encountered one. Maybe it's because I spent all my time underground. Was that a ravine? Yes, it was. I've got to be more careful. That's only the fourth time I've almost fallen in a ravine on this world. And I never learned my lesson. I'm going to learn it the hard way one of these days. Okay. So let's maybe go a bit this way. Oh, those are pigs. I thought I found a pink sheep. I don't know why I still like finding those. I just do. Guess it's just because it's one of the more rare things you can find naturally. I mean, you can always make a pink sheep, but I don't know. I don't know why it still has a special feeling after all these years. Probably only me it thinks that way, but yeah, it's another talking point is I've never really cared for the swamp colors. If I was gonna live in one, I'd go and Optifine and disable swamp colors. Yeah. Literally looks like garbage, but swamps are cool in their own right. It's one of the easiest ways to get slimes without... My lord. Also probably one of the easiest ways to get cows. And sugar cane, apparently. Whoa. Hey, lag. Must mean it's generating something good. Nah. I'm just joking there. It's because I'm generating new chunks. I can't leave food. Yeah, just throw out my old iron pick. It's not like I'm hurting for iron. Game, don't lock up on me now. It tends to do that. Well, when I get back, I'm not going to need to use the cow crusher too much. Actually, the only downside to it is it takes a while to build up enough mobs to actually be effective at all. Because you need 20-something mobs in there before entity cramming kicks in. And one of the things that makes it so effective is it for some reason, I don't know the exact science behind it, but it doesn't... When entity cramming does kick in, it doesn't choose to kill the baby cows. It kills the adult cows off, so you get your drops, stuff like that. I don't exactly know why it works or how it works. I just know it works. Ooh, flower forest. By the way, if you're looking for beehives naturally, this is the place that's going to give you the best chance. Bar none. Unless you just place a bunch of flowers around a tree and then bone meal it with bone meal saplings. That works. Used to not. That was only a feature added in 1.15.2, so. Or maybe 1.15.1. I'm not sure. I'm just interested to see if they're ever going to put a 1.15.3 out. Like they did that back a few updates ago where they started development on a new one and had to put out a bug fix out for what was then the current one. Cow. That's when the combat cooldown becomes a pain in the butt. If you have to chase something that's running. Okay, I think we've got enough leather. I'm just going to go a little extra because we probably want some more good food. With that amount of beef, that should last until we get the cow crusher going. I'm also going to pull up F3. Okay, we got a few thousand more blocks to go. Oh yeah, Optifine Cape. That's actually a banner. I actually highly recommend donating to Optifine. One, for the cape. Or, actually, one, because it's... I'm going to say it the only way I know how. It's a kick-ass mod. Makes Minecraft very, very better for performance. Optimizes it. And, side note, if you donate $10, you get a cape. And if you want one like mine, you just select banner and you can customize it. If you use a cape mod and do the custom banner option, this colors the borders. Whereas the cape mod, the borders around it would be white. So, only bad thing about it. But the one thing that gives the one up to the cape mod is that it allows you to have Minecon capes, which I was actually looking forward to going to this year, but it got canceled. So I have to wait till next year if I can get my hands on the tickets, which is the hardest part because when they come out, they fly off the shelves. The thing that would suck is I'd only have enough to buy a one-day ticket. So, yeah. But aside from that, Florida's not too much of a drive from where I live. Well, Indiana. If you don't live in the U.S. if you don't live in the U.S. And don't know much about it, let's just say I'm 3 or 4 hours away from Canada. Actually, more like 5 or 6, but it depends. If you could go straight up Michigan, I'm not too far away from Canada, but you can't because there's the Great Lakes up there, so straight line, not possible unless you go by ferry, which I've never been on a boat, so I don't know if I could handle that. Yeah, Florida, not too terribly far. I think 10, 11 hours if you drive. If you fly, it's a shorter distance, but then you'd have to have a rental car when you get there, so just drive. And side benefit is some of the states farther south, the tax on gas is cheaper, so easier to just drive because you have your own vehicle. Yeah. And if it runs well, you know nothing bad's going to happen. But yeah. That'd just be something fun to do. Go down there, go to Minecon, or Minefest, as they're calling it nowadays. Wow. 3 beehives. The third one was a while back, but that was 2 really close to each other. That would have been worthwhile if I had a Silk Touch pick, but I don't. So, not worth it at the time. Zombies. I could have swore I was through this exact area not too long back. Guess I must widen my circle when going around something and then... It's interesting. Oof. Well, I'll know if I've been here before if there's a severe lack of cows on the way through. That's the telltale. Hello, sugarcane. I might actually have enough to start making the stuff on the way back. Or books. Huh. I forgot what books were called for a minute. Did I collect the wheat seeds? Okay, bed. Spam click. Or just hold the mouse down. Come on. Yeah, there we go. Boom. Is this the right way? Yep. Ah, screw it. Ooh, lily pads. I don't want these. Sure, they're a cool decoration block, but I don't need them. I need my boat. Because there is a big body of water I'm going to have to cross at some point or go via mountain range when we get back within the home distance. But yeah, it's going to be interesting. See if we find any... I could swear I was through this exact area earlier. Huh. Not sure if I was or not. I know I went through this biome, but I didn't think I was on the exact same path I was earlier. Well, I guess the more you know. Yeah, because I believe that might be the mountain I had to water down. You know, I remember when these rabbits used to literally be half the size of your character. Way back in 1.8. Okay. So, yeah, that's why I had a spare slot. I ate all my other stack of potatoes. Which by the time I get back, those should all be grown, because spawn chunks. I was about to say hello lag again, but I'm going to stop saying that. It's getting old. Yeah, even though my computer technically is better, the only thing that really got upgraded was the graphics card. And the fact it has 28 gigabytes of RAM. Just a bunch of random RAM sticks in there. But yeah. The only thing that really got upgraded was the graphics card. Same processor I've had for the last few years, but it works decently. Just can't have the render distance up too high or stuff like that. And CPU heavy gains aren't a very good idea. That's the only downside to Minecraft, is it is very CPU heavy. Use more CPU than you do you use your CPU more for... Dang it. Yeah, words. Where are they? Use your CPU more for Minecraft than you do your graphics card, because one, graphics are fairly simple unless you're using a upscaled resource pack, which I am, Faithful 3232. And mainly it takes Oh, I did not mean to jump. CPU, because it has to generate the chunks, and that requires processing power. Little lesson on how computers work, though I don't think that's new to anyone. Little parkour up the side of the hill. Okay. What did I just see? Did I just up another mountain or hill? Yeah, let's take the less dangerous path down this side and still manage to take damage anyway. Boom. And we're up. We have summited the small part of the hill, not the big part yet. I don't plan to summit the big part because, well, there's really no point in doing that because you can just go around fairly easy. And that'd be a big drop. Ooh. Up. Up. I didn't have to place this second cobblestone. I am bad at parkour sometimes. Please forgive me for that, but not very good at parkour. Well, that's a mountain and a half. Yeah, I don't think it'd be wise to try to avoid the try to avoid this, because I'm gonna try to go around it, but I'm not entirely sure if it is a mountain range and you can go around it. That's what I'm trying to say. Get some more food. And some more sugar cane, never hurt. Since I threw the paper out earlier, which not really necessary because I have a small sugarcane farm and I found tons of it while adventuring, so. Okay, so looks like my little just go around the bottom of it worked, thank God. I really did not want to have to go over this, but let's just hope that we... Hello, flying squid. Okay. Pretty sure that's a glitch. I'm pretty sure those aren't meant to fly. I remember a long time ago back on Xbox, if you placed a squid on a hill or spawned one in with a spawn egg in creative, you could push it off the hill and it would just fly until it died because no oxygen, or no water, rather. So, yeah, apparently that still kind of exists. But just not like it used to. Okay. Let's just go around. It's easier than going over. I don't necessarily want to go through the root forest. I guess I will. Okay, so we got a bit till we're back at the base, but not... Sorry for taking the mic stand, by the way, but not too much longer. Not at all. Only... that's a creeper. Don't know how he spawned. It's day, but that's a creeper. Yeah, we only got about 4,000 more blocks to go to we're back to 3,000. Less than that. Huh. And how big is this lake? Big enough to boat across. And apparently you can't eat while you're in a boat. It's kind of strange because I did that literally just the other day. Collect the boat back. Eat some of that baked potato. And you should add butter to Minecraft because you can't make a baked potato without butter. You cannot make a baked potato without butter. Well, you can, and it's not awful, but butter makes it better, in my opinion. There's probably other tricks to make a baked potato taste pretty good. I don't know, but if you want a quick snack or quick meal, just grab a fork, stab some holes in that potato, put it in a microwave for a few minutes, make yourself a baked potato, then eat it. Quick meal. Well, not really a meal, but quick food, or quick eats, rather. Hey, that looks familiar. Just take a little bit of damage. Not too terribly much. Now, hopefully this doesn't put us right over that ocean monument. That would suck. I don't really have good armor to be dealing with, oh. Dang it, I forgot what they're called. Guardians. Speedboat. Oh, and this isn't even the same frozen ocean that we found earlier, is it? Is it? I don't think so. If there is an ocean monument over there, that confirms my suspicion that I am following my exact same path back. And there is. I am following my exact same path back. Wow. Okay, I had that suspicion that I was. I didn't think I was, but now I know I am. So, that means that going straight through here, we should find that Plains Village eventually. Yeah, it was only 1,000 blocks away from spawn, so... yeah, it should be easy enough found. Or found easy enough. Next time I do this, I am definitely bringing a compass. Oh, pardon me. Is that a fallen tree I just saw? No. I don't even... is that a thing on here, fallen trees? No, I don't think it is. I think it's Bedrock exclusive. Well, on Bedrock, there's a chance that if you plant a sapling or they spawn naturally, that a tree will be a fallen tree instead of a regular tree. So, a little fun fact. I'm just gonna try to... you know what? The more free stuff I can get, the better, I suppose. How much is that? 64. Okay, I don't really need these. But yeah, it's more than enough for what I'm ever going to need. My only plans with it's to make bubble columns, so that is definitely more than enough. Ooh, cows. Yeah, I think I'm going to top off that stack. Or try to. I'm going to stop killing so many cows so close to my house because you never know. We're a few thousand blocks away. It's not unreasonable that we'd come here to get more if we ever needed it. Okay, I got what I needed. I got more than enough leather to finish off the bookshelves for the enchanting table. Words. Sometimes I have issues speaking. I'm not sure if that's just a me thing or not. But we're almost back. Well, I say that we're still 2,000 blocks away, but that's pretty darn close. Pretty close. Click over, refresh chat. Okay. And we should be coming upon that mountain biome. Yep. No. No, this is the plains. Means we should be coming upon the village. Soon-ish. I think... Oh, crap. Well, if that keeps up, this is going to end badly. This way, then? Okay. Cows. Yep, there it is. That is the very same village. Cool. Actually, is it? Yep. Yep. Actually, there should be a swamp villager. Actually, no, it's just a work hut. Never mind. That's the one thing about the village and pillage update that I kind of have to question is there are swamp villager skins, and you can get them. There's just no such thing as a swamp village. The only way to get a swamp villager is to have villagers be born or spawn in a swamp biome. So I probably should have just went around, not even wasted my time. I believe this is the final stretch and that we should be coming back across land soon. We should almost be back to the base. Or home, base of operations, whatever you want to call it. Hey, dolphin. Yep. There's the... Oh. Hello. Yeah, I want no part of you guys. That dolphin's going nuts. Wow. Never noticed this, but they're actually kind of derpy. That's cool, though. He's just zooming around, not a care in the world. Oh, that's funny. Actually, fun fact is if you throw an item, they like to play with it and bounce it around. Okay, you have to be stopped eating a boat. Okay. Let's close the F3 menu because we're almost home. Yeah, I'm pretty sure just go around this way. And cross the swamp. Now, if I remember right, we shouldn't even need to cross the swamp. Right? Maybe I should open the F3 menu back up. No. No. Oh! No! I dropped my diamond sword. Ooh. That was almost bad. I had my finger held down on Q because I thought I was over the lily pads. But no, I had my diamond sword selected. That was almost a big mistake. Back in our own bed. Nothing beats sleeping in your own bed. Okay, let's put these away. Put those away too. Put that away. Put that away. Put that away. Get this food smelting or cooking. Smelting food, huh? Excuse me. Put that in there. Woo. You always need gold. Okay, now what else do we need to do? Put that in there. I think it's been long enough since these cows were last bred that they can be bred again. So it's only been an hour. The breed timer on here is 3 minutes. So and there you go. Free XP. Let's just take the cobblestone out of there. And we can put this other ladder back. The buried treasure map can go in miscellaneous. And we have way more sugarcane than we probably need. But that's not really a bad thing. Now, the thing here is, I had enough levels to enchant. I had 34, actually. Off camera. But then I died. And now I obviously don't have that much. So that's sad fact of life. Or sad fact of Minecraft, to be more accurate. 1, 2, 3. By the way, I really recommend using this. It's useful, to put it simply. Okay. Now time for the boring part, mining obsidian. Probably the best thing in Minecraft, you know, mining obsidian. We all love how it takes so long. Not really. So, yeah. I think after I get this mined up and get the enchanting table ready to go, I think I'm just going to end the stream there. Because my throat's starting to hurt. I'm not used to talking this long. So, after I get that done, I'm going to end the stream and, yeah. Go on from there. And also, since this is out before the official episode 1 of this Let's Play, I'm just going to briefly go over my plans for the episode or upload schedule. So, my idea is at least 1 episode a week. If I can get 2 out a week, great. If I can't, then at least 1. And I'll post on Twitter if I'm not able to do that. So check Twitter. Yeah, that's my plans for the upload schedule. Fairly basic and simple, but had to be said. Okay, that should be way more bookshelves than we really need. So I definitely want this to be protected. So I'm just gonna lay out a basic pad here, because I'd like to make this into an armory, even though I'm probably not going to use this enchanting table too much after we get a mob grinder. I probably will move it just because it's not exactly fun to have to. It's not fun's not the word. It's not easy to be at a mob grinder, getting XP, and then have to run back and forth to enchant items. It's just far easier to. I came down here for cobblestone. It's far easier to just have them in one place. That way you can enchant and then go back to grinding XP and back and forth. It's really the fastest, easiest, and best way to go about that. I was going to build a building for the mine entrance, but let's just go 3 more over. Then we can go over here, 1, 2, 3, and then take this edge off. That way we can build something over the mine entrance. But I don't like coming out of it and then being immediately greeted by creepers. It happens quite often. So, 1, 2, 3. And there we are. Now this should be a level 30 enchanting station. Yep. I'm still a few levels off from being able to use that, so that's pretty good. Now we just go one more block out this way. One more block out that way. I plan on terraforming the top of this ravine and covering it up. Off camera, I already went and explored it and got everything I could ever need out of it, so yeah, it's useless to even have it there now. They don't even really look good as terrain for the land, so I'm just going to cover it up. It should give me more building space. Now, one thing I did learn from my world I play on by myself, basically for fun, is I learned that when you build your storage room, don't put it out of the way. Because then it just gets to be a pain to run back and forth. So, I'm going to take advice from Waddles, who says to put it in a very good central location. So, something close to my house, because my house is generally always central, or the middle of the map, or the town I'm working on at the time. So, someplace through here would be good for it. Because it's fairly close to the enchanting station. I could put it'd be close to the cow crusher. And if I wanted to, I could build the auto smelter area on top of it. But that's just a side note. Oof. So, yeah. That's basically everything I want to do. When this goes up as a video, I'm going to take the mining part out because we did not do any mining at all. Which is a-okay with me, actually. I accomplished my goal of getting an enchanting area, so next stream maybe mining stream, or yeah, probably actually cave exploration. We're gonna go spelunking, because that's the easiest way to find a mob spawner besides copying the world and going into creative and then going into spectator. Which is actually if you don't want to use chunk base, that's an easy way to find one and get the coordinates. If not, it could take a long time looking for one in a cave. It just depends on the luck of your seed, really. So, there. So, yeah, with that, I have been confined to 68-1. I hope you guys have enjoyed this live stream. If you did, hit the like button. If you didn't, hit the dislike button. Tell me why. And why am I ending this off like a video? I don't know. Yeah, hope you guys have fun. Yeah. I will see you in the next stream and or video. Peace out, guys.